Another masterclass in storytelling, this time the social status Nike Air Penny 2 in black, white, cobalt, and rose that will release officially on Friday, September 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Now I can't let that slide.
If you don't know me by now.
And before we dive into the rest of the video, thank you so much again, James Whitner and team over at Social Status for sending over this Air Penny 2 for me to enjoy. The Nike Air Penny 2, an amazing sophomore follow-up to the Nike Air Penny 1 for Penny Hardaway, designed by Eric Avar, that truly marked the passing of the torch from Shaquille O'Neal to Penny Hardaway for the Orlando Magic. With the flash on, you can't miss the 3M pop on the Penny 2, but let's dive a little deeper into this specific social status collaboration. The majority of the sneaker is featured in a black nubuck upper with white detailing along the midsole, and as you can see, piping that will have the 3M feature. I know, this isn't royal blue. You're correct, it's not. It's actually cobalt, closer to a university blue for the social status Penny 2. That is a big change. Some will like it, some won't. Another noticeable change, the rose color featured on the back heel as well as in the air unit of the Air Penny 2. In terms of technology, in the forefoot you have a Zoom Air unit, and in the heel you have an Air Max unit. The outer sole's traction is also done in the same light rose colorway, and as you can see, you have the detailing of the social status logo in the very back heel visible in the Air unit. On the other shoe, you will actually see the 1 cent logo for Penny Hardaway. And you get options with this pair, don't you worry. So we have 3 additional laces. You have white, you have sail, and university blue or cobalt blue. I chose to swap in the sail lace, and I think I'll stick with that moving forward. For the insole, you have more of the cobalt university blue with the intertwined logo of the swoosh and social status. Now you can see there's still royal blue present on this Penny 2, but no, it's not as prominent as with the OG. And as said, there you have Penny Hardaway's logo. The true detail of this collaboration, the Penny 2 copper hang tag. They went all in when it comes to the little elements that really mimic the exact shoe. The outsole, the branding on the outsole, it's all there. And then you will also have the pull tabs on the tongue, but then also on the back heel. In the reflective 3M logo, you have the intertwined logos of Nike and social status, plus an additional stitch swoosh on the back heel to finish off this amazing nostalgic pair. The shoe is great, but the box might outdo the shoe, so social status took an action figure approach to honor Lil Penny. If you know Lil Penny from marketing back in the 90s, he was the alter ego for Penny Hardaway, voiced by comedian Chris Rock. The box is heavily branded Nike social status on the bottom, Penny 2 across the top, and on the lateral side you have power, prosperity, prestige, and a photo op of Lil Penny himself. And then if we flip to the other side, you also have another Penny 2 detailing in white with the black swoosh atop of the actual cobalt blue. Now I love the fact that it said, listen, some broken ankles may occur, so proceed with caution, and yeah, I recommend that.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take the hit.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ, back another video on Talks with TJ, and we're truly having a 90s moment right now in sneakers. We had the women's Air Jordan 1 high denim that took us back to Around the Way Girl with LL Cool J, and now leave it to social status and James Whitner to not only tell another amazing, captivating story, but this time to shed light, deserved shine on the Air Penny 2, and they kept it pretty close to the original.
Man, this is my quarter. I'm gonna bust you.
And we're gonna see what happens after this game.
Shout out to Wear Testers and Chris, actually, because there's a post up on Wear Testers' website that will break down. They actually stay pretty true to the OG for the retro of Air Penny 2, and that's not done a whole lot. If you watch his channel, you know that he touches on that quite a bit when it comes to brands and retros, but that's not necessarily the case with the Air Penny 2, and that's awesome to see. Now, one thing I will say, I like the fact they didn't do a whole lot with this specific model. They kept it very close to what we're used to from back in the 90s. They changed a few things up though, as you were able to see. Now, in changing things up, I just want to say the whole chunky dad shoe being a thing right now, let's recall 90s basketball, all of those models were pretty much chunky. Let's look at some of our favorite players, okay? Penny Hardaway, Allen Iverson, Jason Kidd, they all had chunkier models. Shaquille O'Neal, they all had chunkier model sneakers. And guess what? That's what ran the streets, the court, the Y, the black top. That's exactly what you were in on the court, off the court, in class, chilling with friends. And I have plenty of questions still in my collection right now, and very happy again to have the Air Penny 2 to take me back. Now, I was young, I was little, but that doesn't mean as you grew up, you knew exactly what was still hot and you knew what you wanted on foot.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, coach ain't messing with you right now.
All right, so let's go ahead and show these on foot. Now, this is more of a traditional on foot from the past for myself, but the pants, okay, listen here. Richie Lee Collection pants, the brand new utility cargos, but then also thank you again, Jordan Brand Women's Apparel Team, for sending over this pair of pants because they may or may not be like my new favorite. They are so soft. I may be a little biased, but the way these pants fall just perfectly on top of the Penny 2, it really sets them off. For sizing, I went up to a 6.5, so a half size larger than my true 6, but it gives me the perfect amount of space, especially in the fall and winter when I choose to wear thicker socks. In terms of comfort, you might not expect a pair originally designed in the 90s to be as comfortable as these are, but hey, I would actually give them an 8 out of 10 for comfort. With it being a chunkier silhouette, I say why not play around with the bottom hem of your pants, let them fall on top with a wider hem, or cinch the bottom for a more tapered look on top of the Penny 2. And again, just to show love to those cargo pants. Now, if you recall light mulberry, that's a color that Jordan Brand Women, they play around with a lot. I have the T, I also have the MA2. Now I have the cargo pants, but let's go ahead and break down my way of styling this 90s pair. Just know you can do it any way you like. Jordan Brand Women's team, thank you for spoiling me again with these brand new Essentials utility pants. So if you guys look on the far left, wearing the Jordan Women's Mulberry utility pants and a cropped Nike sweatshirt in black and white. Something simple. The Mulberry plays off the rose in the Penny 2. I know the switch up from royal blue to a university / cobalt blue isn't for everyone with this collaboration, but it is for me. So I broke out the Supreme Tee, bold and loud with a yellow base, but that hint of blue definitely coordinates well, I think, with the Penny 2, and then wearing the new Richie Lee Collection utility cargo pants in black. To finish off the final look on the right, the PacSun 90s Boyfriend Denim. Absolutely love these. Another crop white tank because, hey, it's a staple in my wardrobe. And then the Richie Lee Collection corduroy jacket. So go ahead and comment below your fave. As always, comment your thoughts below on which outfit you like best. And please, 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 like, just let me know, are you going for the Air Penny 2? But more importantly, let's talk about this story, okay? Playground, because the playground is where you earned respect. That's where you really, you had to put up or shut up. If you grew up playing basketball, loving the game, at some point you stepped foot on the playground. And yeah, if you were a girl, hey, and you were into basketball, you played, you were tried, okay? You were tested at least once or twice, pretty much every new playground you went on, to show that you could hang with the guys. You couldn't back down. You couldn't cry, okay? You had to just show you could literally keep up, okay? Skill, toughness, and a little bit of trash talk in there as well. And you got all of that in the short film by Social Status and the Whitaker Group and James Whitner. So I love these short films. They make you excited, not only just for the shoe, but to see what's next. And this is a continued story. So if you love Free Lunch and then Recess, because the Penny One came out, and now we have Playground, I'm excited to see what do we get next. I can't wait to see the next short film, the continuation of this. But they did it again. Another masterclass in drawing people in, captivating. It's attention grabbing. It's everything that it should be in terms of marketing for a sneaker, especially for the 90s kids. Okay, well, technically I'm an 89 baby, but I grew up in the 90s and I'm excited to have this back. So much love to Penny Hardaway. We don't get Lil Penny, but when you look at the box, like, the box is insane. I just want to point that out. The box is insane. You may love the box more than the shoe, but the shoe, nah, the shoe's a winner. The shoe is absolutely a winner. So I just appreciate you guys for tuning in, for your support, for watching the vids, and always just showing love in the comments. Just know it doesn't go unnoticed. I really appreciate you. Again, good luck if you're going for this. The official drop is Friday, September 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern on Social Status's website. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.